So let's start with square one. What is a Somatic Tracker? How do they work? What would you use it for? Well, Somatic is built off the open source project SlimeVR, which is an open source effort to enable people to get full body tracking for VR applications like VR chat. Instead of having you just be a floating torso, like what Meta likes to have, this allows you to really embody your avatar and look down, move your leg, get one-to-one motion capture. Now, the only way to do this before Slime was to install base stations throughout your room that watch your movement, along with wearing pucks called vibe trackers that give you this one-to-one motion capture. It's very expensive and location dependent, and it only really worked with headsets that worked with base stations, like the Valve Index. But with years of dedicated work by the Slime community, we've been able to build trackers that are headset agnostic and much easier to use in any room that you want to go in. So rather than installing cameras or base stations throughout your room, these are IMU-based trackers, which stands for Inertial Measurement Unit. Effectively, it means that they're just really good at understanding rotation. And if you calibrate the distance between two of these and you rotate one, you can calculate the placement of the other in 3D space. So if you dial it into your proportions, I can give you one-to-one motion capture without having to have any fancy equipment installed. All this data is communicated to your PC, which is running the Slime server, which does all the back-end calculation for your skeleton, and then it sends it back to the headset. So when you look down and move your leg, you can see your avatar's leg move one-to-one. I'll get into the details about this in a future video, but for now, just know that the trackers understand rotation and your computer does the calculation for orientation. So that's the foundation of the SlimeVR project, but our trackers have a few tricks up their sleeves that I'll be talking through in the next video, so stay tuned.